I just find he's a genius. He is actually a genius with a guitar, and it's not just the guitar, it's the composition he puts it in. He covered one of my favorite bestest ever pieces of music from the movie Last of the Mohicans. And I just noticed he'd listened to it. I thought, oh, I've got to cover that today. So here I am. And I noticed when I first played it, I had my cup of tea and my smoke, and I played it. And I noticed he can get all kinds of sounds out of his guitar. Sounds I've never heard before, like violin sounds. I don't know anyone who can do that. Only Alip Ba Ta. You get totally distracted with Alip because he creates an atmosphere and draws you into the atmosphere, and he does that with me every time. Some people play music and you get into the music and you're like, yeah, you know, rock and roll. But Alip creates this emotional atmosphere and he draws you in, and then nothing else, everything else is gone, because just in with Alip. Sounds he can get out of the guitar, something else. He's a composer. He's actually a composer as well as a brilliant artist, a musician, whatever, a guitarist. He composes because he takes a tune like this. He takes a melody just like this, and he builds it himself onto the guitar, and he puts the little twinges in that I don't know what you'd call them, but he's playing a little bit of melody and then doom 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 doom, and then you hear the little riff, and he just throws it in and teases you with it. So he creates that. It's not just a player, he is a creator, a composer. See the feeling, how the feeling changed up. The first bit then was quite dark and like scary, so dun, 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 dun. And then he goes gentle and romantic with the la 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 la. He can create that, and he can create it in you then, because you feel, you know, like threatened, and then you feel romantic. It's brilliant. Nobody like Alip. unbelievable. There's like all different sorts of music. It's got that dark, thundery bit, and then a gentle sort of fairyland bit, and he can play all the bits, and it must be in his head. He must know the emotion, feeling for each bit, and how it all fits. I just find it, he's a genius. He is actually a genius with a guitar, and it's not just the guitar, it's the composition he puts it in. Change of pace again. Fantastic, as always, Alip. There's no song that Alip does that is a letdown. You just can't do letdown music. Even, I mean, the way he used, you know all the technical terms. The dynamo we put on the end, at the beginning and the end, creating that beautiful violin type sound. It's just a master. He is the master. There's just nobody like him, is there? Totally unique.